Hello everyone, Usman here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Hawkeye trailer, review, as well as I'm going to be doing a trailer breakdown. I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts about, obviously, the trailer, and did I like it, did I dislike it, did I love it. So I'm going to be doing a trailer breakdown, basically trying to do some speculation as to what's going to go on in the series, how it's going to impact the MCU and everything like that. So, as always, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let's get started. So, for the Hawkeye trailer, I liked the trailer. I liked it quite a bit. I don't think I loved it exactly. Like, it was just like, it just had like a lot of different elements into it. It does have like that kind of Christmas comedy sort of vibe because this is a show that's going to be set during Christmas. That's fine, I guess. Hawkeye was never really, I think like a lot of people out there, I don't think they ever really thought Hawkeye was like their favorite character. I think they were just like, yeah, he exists, he has a bow and arrow, everything like that. But then again, I saw a TV show called Arrow, which ended recently, which was about like a character that also was like, a guy who shot a bow and arrow, and he basically was, he essentially was like a billionaire, right? Like Oliver Queen. So, he did all of that, and, he didn't even have any, like, prominent superpowers of any kind. But, like, I don't know, I still enjoyed that show, but then I kind of went off of it. But I don't know, with Hawkeye, I don't find him to be that particularly interesting. You know what? I think what I like about him the most probably is the groundedness, the grounded sort of feel. You go into something like, I don't know, probably WandaVision or something like that, or probably Loki, where it's like all these like crazy cataclysmic events, and then these characters with superpowers shooting lasers and everything like that. But then when you go into something like, I don't know, Falcon and Winter Soldier, which granted has superpowers involved in it because of the super soldier program and everything like that, serum and everything, you have Falcon who doesn't have any powers. He just has like a wingsuit and everything, so that kind of just gives a sort of grounded feel. And then on top of that, you also have Black Widow. She doesn't have any powers. She's just like, very athletic, and she can, go out there and beat up bad guys and everything. So that's pretty cool. So even Shang-Chi as well. Shang-Chi also did the same thing. He's the master of kung fu. He doesn't really have any like innate superpowers. I think the Hawkeye series will hopefully be good, and it does have like, it's going for a specific aesthetic with like a Christmas vibe, which is set during Christmas, action comedy. It's grounded. It's not like a bunch of superpowered characters and everything like that. I'm excited, obviously, for the future of the MCU. I'm still looking forward to seeing it either way. So, all right, so obviously, right here, this is the New York, I believe. So this is like a lighted up building. This might be the Empire State Building, I assume. This is Hawkeye having dinner with his family, I think with like some of his family who got snapped away in Avengers Endgame. Spoilers for that movie, even though it came out 2 years ago. He's having dinner with them, just having a great time, stuff like that, so that's cool, I guess. Showing the family dynamic of him, developing him more as a character. Something that caught my eye, and I think everybody else's eye in the trailer, was the Rogers the Musical sort of sign right over here, like, just Rogers the Musical, based off Steve Rogers, Captain America, the OG Captain America. This is apparently supposed to be, I guess about Captain America, right? Just like showing, his life in a musical form, da-da-da. So, that's probably something that, that they're going to display in the show anyways. Like, just a fun little thing for fans anyways. So, Rogers the Musical, a timeless story of a timeless hero. So, you got Hawkeye right here. He's, like, looking at something. What is it? What could it be? What could it possibly be? Well, here it is. Someone out there disguising themselves as Ronin, who, the costume from Avengers Endgame, and he was going after a bunch of bad guys in that movie, because of what happened to his family and everything like that. So, that's intense. So I guess he's trying to figure out who this is and who's the bad guy in all this and whatever. He looks concerned, or sad, I guess. Yeah, this is a flashback, obviously, from Avengers Endgame, and this is his family again, his daughter, I guess, telling, it's like, are you going to be back for Christmas? And he's like, I will. This trailer gave me hints of, like, this movie that came out earlier this year. I didn't watch it, but I saw the trailer for it. It's for this movie that came out called Nobody. It's with the guy who played Saul Goodman in Better Call Saul, the Breaking Bad spinoff. It's called, and his name is Bob Odenkirk. He actually did play. He played like an assassin in that film. It's just that kind of thing. Anyways, the assassin person, they're retired, they're a family man, but then they have to go back to doing something. Something happens that leads them back into this life again. I'm just gonna skip around in the trailer, stuff that I've seen. The Marvel Studios logo, obviously, that's pretty cool with the bullseye type thing. Him looking out somewhere. I think he's probably looking at a specific character that I will mention in the a little bit later on in the trailer, or in the breakdown. This person, I think, is probably like a Ronin, Hawkeye sort of like, imposter type of person. So they're not like the real Hawkeye. They're just impersonating, or the real Ronin slash Hawkeye person. They just took the costume, or I don't even think they took the costume. I think they probably like remade it or something like that. So that's what I think happened. And then this person, she's Kate Bishop. I don't know. There's a comic run or something about Hawkeye that talks about him, sort of mentoring another person to become like him or something like that. Like, just like another Hawkeye type of person. He's just like, what are you doing? And and he's like, who are you? So I guess we'll find out. She's shooting an arrow somewhere. I heard that she might be part of this thing that they're building up in the MCU called the Young Avengers. This was something that they had in the comics where they take like a bunch of young characters that are probably like teenagers or so, and then making them like a group of Avengers, I guess. So that's what I heard that they're doing anyways. So I'm just gonna skip around like a lot because I just don't want to like make this too crazy for you guys. So him looking at her, I guess, I assume this is like after they, just a night after they met or something like that. Like, they were like crossed paths and they were like, hey, you're just like me. You shoot arrows and stuff. They probably are like, what are you doing here? You're a kid. Like, why are you doing this? I don't know who these groups of bad guys are. They might work for a specific sort of team, I guess, in the comics. I don't know. The Magia? I don't know. Or they probably brought them into the MCU. I don't really remember. The actress who played Yelena Belova in Black Widow is coming back as well in Hawkeye, so that's going to be pretty exciting. I mean, she was a fan favorite character amongst a lot of people, so that's a big deal. Oh, this shot must be Hawkeye. He's like, I guess after he fought somebody, he's just running, jumping away, stuff like that, getting into his crazy Hawkeye antics. So him, what is that? Colada? Is that an Easter egg? No, I'm just kidding. It might be, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, he just had a crazy night. Crazy. Maybe fighting one of those people, obviously. And him, I guess, in a James Bond type of suit. He's like just running away from all the crazy action and everything like that, so he's trying to avoid that. Yep. And yeah, this is set during Christmas, as well as the show is going to be coming out November 24th. The first episode is coming out November 24th, so it's going to be debuting for about 6 weeks because it's a 6-episode series. So shows like Loki and Falcon and Winter Soldier were 6 episodes. WandaVision was 9, so that's kind of what these Disney Plus shows have been doing anyways. They usually do about 6 episodes seasons. But yeah, 6 I think is enough, and I think they tell their story well, as well as they with those limited amount of episodes, they can go more into the story. So yeah, was it Vera Farmiga? That's the actress's name. I don't know. I kind of forgot who she's playing. I don't remember. I think I did read somewhere she's going to be playing Kate Bishop's mom in the show. So she's probably either she works with some evil organization, maybe they're going after her, I guess. She's going after her mom and she needs Hawkeye's help in order to go after her to stop her, or she might just be her mom's just like, oh, don't do all these crazy superhero things. I don't know. That's what I think. But I did read that somewhere and I do remember that. A lot of people are saying that the Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, is going to be in this. I don't know if he will. That would be amazing if he was, but I don't think he will be. Yeah, that's that Captain America sort of like play thing, Rogers the Musical, so they go crazy in that. It looks like both Kate Bishop and Hawkeye, they're just going to be going to like some event and causing some trouble, James Bond style, something like that. And both of them are, shooting, they have a bow and arrow. Hopefully they don't run out of arrows. There's a character called Echo. She's a Daredevil character. I don't know that much about her, but I heard that they're going to make a spin-off series about her. She is a character that Daredevil's interacted with. That's why a lot of people even think that Daredevil might be in this. Who knows? Crispy chicken sandwich. They got the McDonald's ad in here. Product placement. Running away from the bad guys. Don't know really who the bad guys are. Trust a Bro Moving Company. I don't know what that is. Trust a Bro Moving Company. It's probably like a van or something for the bad guys, like their cover or something. They're shooting at it. She's like, oh no. Okay, they jump from somewhere. I think they're jumping from like a cruise or something like that. And then here's the Hawkeye trailer. I mean the Hawkeye title card. Marvel Studios Hawkeye original series streaming November 24th. I'm mildly amused, interested. Then you got Hawkeye himself. He's like, oh no, what's going on? So yeah. I knew little details about the show here and there because of what I read online. I will be watching the show obviously around that time. I'm actually gonna wait till all the episodes drop, then I can start watching the show. That's kind of what I liked. I did that with Loki, and that worked well for me. So I'm going to do the same thing with Hawkeye. That's what's going to happen, and I'll watch it collectively. It's like, and it's going to be like a 4.5 hour movie, basically. So that's going to be fun. As always, like, subscribe, everything like that, and I'll see you next time.